Hello twin flames, thank you for being here, for liking, subscribing and all the amazing comments and feedback you leave me. It means the world, as you know, and if you are new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, join our family because we're here for you every day. And every day I'm shuffling, so I've had loads of information coming through today. We're going to use the cards, we're going to do a testimony again at the end, but I've had so many signs. I've already shared today on the community page. I've shared a picture for members, I've shared a picture for everyone, I've shared 2 songs and I've received another song coming through and some numbers. Very, very powerful. So first of all, we've been receiving lots of signs in the things that we see, and that's connected with union. So you may have seen the white stag, which is connected with the mission that you have together. So for members, our soul sister trio sent us today this beautiful picture where there's an owl around the white stag, and this is a big sign that the masculines are stepping into their power, that they are becoming wise about what their mission is, and that they have a mission with you, their divine feminine. Very powerful. And then yesterday I shared that picture from our soul sister Suzanne about the skip, and on the skip there was union. So it's a big sign of things being released and healed, and all the baggage being stripped away, and, you know, all the negative thinking and the codependent behavior and all the toxic things are going into that skip. So this is about releasing. And it's really beautiful because in the daily angel message, we spoke about that today. You know, that's about the balloons going up. So it's about releasing the baggage and, you know, anything negative, letting it all go. So I feel that skip is a big symbol about the changes to come as we move forward into union. And then another great picture today where we got the traffic lights and they were on green, so a big sign of moving forward. And then you got Union Street. And obviously that's what you're moving into. You're moving into union. You know, that will be the spiritual street that you are living in, even if it's scary, you know, just block throat chakra. So even if you feel right now there's no way, you know, there's no way ahead, it's never going to happen, the universe will create a way. Okay? A way will be made, even if there seems to be a wall there. And when you live in your bliss and you're focused in your loving life, that wall will come down and the angels will see to that. You know, we've got Lord Ganesh removing obstacles, Archangel Nathaniel bulldozering things away, and Archangel Michael protecting the entire journey. Very powerful. We also see numbers, and we've been seeing the number 333. And this is the number that's surrounding us all right now. Very powerful. And the number itself means faith. You know, have faith in the journey, have faith in where you are, have faith in what's to come. You know, have faith in the power of love and the power of this connection. So I'm going to read you from the Angel Numbers book by Kyle Gray what the number 333 means. And this is a powerful book. I love this one. So the number is saying to you today, you are powerfully aligned with Jesus and other ascended masters at this time. And Jesus helps you to walk your path in the power of unconditional love, to embody the power of unconditional love and to see all things, you know, through power and strength and integrity, to be good to everyone, to be good to your twin, to have compassion, to be kind and loving and generous and understanding, because you are at a crucial point on your journey where you can go beyond all previous setbacks. So any setbacks that you've been having, any obstacles, challenges, anything that seems to be in the way, this is a turning point where things are moving forward, and this is a crucial time for that. So it's really important at this time that we operate through love, not fear, that we start to see things from a higher perspective and to trust the journey ahead. And I love that because I received this number sequence yesterday to share with everyone. So I'm watching Primeval right now, and the 333 was all through one of the episodes, and I was just like, wow. And then this number came in, but it was a number sequence that was being put into a computer. And it was so powerful because as soon as it happened, I knew exactly what it meant. So number 6 is connected with the physical world, the 3D world that you live in. The 5 is connected with change. The 3 is connected with faith. And the 9 is connected with your spiritual path. So the message coming through is to trust that all the physical changes and all the things that are happening in your physical world are happening for your higher good. So have faith in that and trust your spiritual path, that things are changing for your own, power. And I actually wrote it down. Trust your physical world is changing and have faith in your spiritual path and the changes ahead. So the angels want you to have faith today, to trust your journey. And if you're seeing the threes, this is the message that's being conveyed to you, that you are safe, loved and protected. So these are signs you see with your physical sight. And then we see things, or we feel things with our ears. We listen, we feel, we experience emotion. We tap into the truth. So I've received 3 songs today about this journey, and I've shared 2 of them on the community page. The first one was a power song for the divine feminine. And this is that new one by Ariana Grande and Lady Gaga, Rain on Me. And it's so powerful because that message come in and it's all about the feminine gaining power and being the sky and understanding that everything else is the weather. And I love the video because at the beginning of the video, Lady Gaga is kind of surrounded with swords. And it's like the 10 of swords in the tarot. We get resurrected on this journey. We take the swords out. We learn that we are bigger than any trigger and we are stronger than the pain, because God would not give us anything that we couldn't handle, because we are safe, protected and loved. So on this journey, we learn to shield ourselves and to understand that what hurts heals. And we appreciate the rain, and that's exactly what she's doing in that video. And she's realizing that, nobody is perfect. And nobody is innocent because we're all human beings. But in spiritual truth, we're all innocent because we're growing and we're evolving and learning. And I'd like to share something with you that I shared with members yesterday. Let me find the picture. Okay, well, that's the picture. Oh, there you go. Just have to let things fall on the floor there. Okay, sometimes we make mistakes, knock things over, but there are no mistakes. There's only lessons that lead to blessings. So we have to become an observer of our journey. So I've just knocked things off. We have to observe the temperature of our journey and what we're going through. Because I've just knocked a thermometer off there. So obviously that's a temperature. Are you feeling hot today, cold? What's the temperature of the journey? Are you feeling it's, heating up, or it's slowing down, it's cooling down? Remember your power. So the 333 is giving you power. So in the You Can Heal Your Life book by Louise, and I shared a quote from this yesterday, if you go to the back of the book, you've got an appendix, and this is all the physical things you can experience in your physical body during your lifetime. And the spiritual reason why we get it. So obviously you may, get it because you knock your arm up, or you break your leg, or, some physical thing happens to you. But there's always a reason behind it, because there's always, something that's going on. But if I go to the birth aspect of this, and I shared this yesterday with members, when you go to the birth, it explains why you've come. Okay, it says represents the entering of the segment of the movie of life. So obviously, you as a soul decide to come down here and you've signed up for everything. It says here, you selected to come this way. So you chose, the sex that you're in. So you chose whether to be a man or a woman. You chose the way you look physically, anything, any problems that you perceive to be in the physical body, or even in the emotional state of mind, as a twin flame. So you chose to come this way. And we choose our parents and our children. Some things are connected with unfinished business. So remember, there's karmic things being healed too. So this is reminding you to trust your journey. To trust that the physical things you go through bring in powerful change. And that you learn on this journey to have faith and trust. And that song for the feminines is all about stepping into your power and remembering that you are the sky and everything else is the weather. So you start to appreciate the good and the bad, and you understand why things are happening, and you heal. So you take the swords out. Very powerful. For the masculines, we got Better Man by Bill Bayliss. And that song is about the masculine stepping up their game, becoming a better man. And that's the energy. So again, it doesn't matter if your masculine is a man or a woman. This is about them becoming a better person and coming up with a solution. You know, they talk about in that song a master plan, okay? Because life should be lived the right way, okay? Life is for living, not just surviving. So this is a big sign of your masculine changing. And there's not many lyrics in that song. It's all repetitive lyrics, but it's about becoming a better person. And I feel that's exactly what your masculine is showing to you today. And then another song, A Million Reasons by Lady Gaga. And that's about, you know, as a divine feminine, we have a million reasons to walk away. You know, all the pain, the struggle, the things we go through. But we just need one reason to stay. One reason. And the reason is love. The power of the love. The way that you feel. You know, when you connect with your one, it makes you kind of froth at the mouth sometimes. You know, you salivate because you want the connection. So it makes you froth at the mouth with anger and frustration, but it also makes you kind of salivate for this hunger of this love. So it's the power. We go through so many changes and emotions on this journey, and it's all for our soul growth. It's very, very beautiful. So the angels are reminding you today to trust in what you see with your physical eyes, but also see through illusion that's created in that way, and to look through fear, and to realize that there's other things going on. You know, there's other things going on too that you may not see or understand. So start to see through your spiritual eye and realize there's always a bigger picture, and there is always a plan. And the universe will always guide you in the signs that you see, the number sequences, the pictures, Union Street, you know, things connected with where you are and where you're going and what you're learning. Songs that you overhear, things that flow in, super powerful. So what we're going to do then today, we're going to bring in, to see what the energy is around the connection today, the Love Notes cards, the Magical Grand Trumps Oracle, and the Steampunk Tarot. And I'm excited to use this because I haven't used it for a while. Then we're going to do a message from the masculine and the feminine with the messages of love, and we're going to bring in the Twin Flame Oracle for a message from the universe. And then I'm going to do a little testimony. And thank you to everyone who joined as a member today, and, you know, over the last few days as well. And thank you, you know, for being you. Thank you for donations and, you know, just all your amazing love and support. And I'm really loving, you know, doing these testimonies right now. And if you like this and you want to get involved in that more, you know, that's what we're doing for members right now. We're going to make the members' readings interactive. So you have the chance there as well to get a question answered and to inspire the daily readings for members. Very powerful. So thank you, angels. What's the energy around the connection today? They're telling me intuitively loyalty. Okay, because I've just heard next door's dog barking. Loyalty. So loyalty, you're loyal to them, and this is about you realizing that they are loyal in their own way to you. They may need to change something or make a decision to give you that real physical loyalty, where they are by your side, but in spiritual truth, they are loyal only to you. So let's see what we need to know. What's the energy around the connection today, please, angels? The energy around the divine feminines today. That's it there. And the energy around the divine masculine. Thank you, thank you. I am also going to be doing the horoscopes for the week ahead today and a weekly reading, so do check them out. What's the energy around the connection today, please, angels? The energy around the divine feminines today. The energy around the divine feminines today. I want one card. There we go. So, okay, there's a few cards there. And the energy around the masculine. I'm getting clear cards coming out here. Okay, there we go. A few cards coming out for the masculine. What do we need to know, please, angels, for the connection today? There we go, straight out. The energy for the divine feminines. The energy for the feminines and the energy around the divine masculine. There we go. Very powerful. There's another one coming out for the masculine. Let's get a message from the feminine to the masculine today. There we go. And let's get a message from the masculine to the feminine today. There we go. Okay, there's a couple coming out here. And then a message from the universe about this journey. A message from the universe about this journey. Thank you. Okay, let's do this then. So the energy around the connection today, we've got the Six of Swords. Wow, and this is super powerful because, you know, this is one of them ships that flies in the air. You know, it's reminding me of, is it on the Three Musketeers, the new film where they fly in the air? And this is what the energy is today about releasing. releasing any baggage or negativity or anything that's dragging you down. And that's really where this number 333 is coming in. So this is about taking control of your emotion, leaving the past behind, leaving things in the past. It's about forgiveness and healing. And the Six of Swords is in the physical world. So the angels are reminding you here to move forward now. The past is done. The past is past. It can't be changed. It can only be accepted. So bless it and move ahead. Be present in the now. Take control of your life. So this is a big sign the masculines are stepping up and becoming this better person. And the feminines are realizing that what grows you, sometimes hurts. And we have to learn through the highs and the lows and the ups and the downs, because we're riding this roller coaster. We've also got, look at this, the bridge. And I feel this is, again, connected with the number 333. You're at this crucial point in your journey. You have to pay the toll. This is toll bridge. And toll bridge is about, paying for something for access to move ahead. So I feel this is a big sign that, you've paid your dues. You've kind of paid on this journey. You've been through the pain. You've been through the struggle. You've earned your stripes. You're ready. You're moving up to the next level of this connection. And the bridge is showing you're moving forward, not back. So this is about moving ahead. And the bridge can also signify the 5D route. Whenever the angels show me the 5D, they show me as a bridge. A lot like in Sex and the City, where Miranda and Steve got back together and they had to meet halfway between each other's houses, between Brooklyn and New York to come together. And they met up on the bridge. Very powerful. So this is about that bridge connecting you. And, the angels are a bridge to heaven. They're a bridge to Jesus, to the higher power, to God, the creator. So you're being reminded here that everything you're learning and going through is a bridge to your higher truth and about the understanding of who you are, because it's not just about a love relationship. It's about, who you are as a light worker, because you're here to work your light. You have a mission together. That's why you see the white stag. So the bridge is the sign of movement forward, stepping it up now, finding your way, coming together. So the bridge is about coming together, togetherness. It says communication and union, very powerful. Okay, so this journey right now is in this kind of stage of communication to lead to union. It's about moving ahead, things happening now. So another sign here that communication is coming in, that union is coming in, and everything is okay. Connection between realms. So this is about you connecting with each other telepathically, tapping in with who you are. Telepathy, a big part of this journey. Not just being able to communicate without words, but the knowingness of what this is. Receiving all the signs and the synchronicities that we've just been speaking about. Passage to reality. So this is where you're at this crucial point in your journey where this is going to be a reality. It's not just going to be in the mind or a fantasy or something you're dreaming of. You're bringing this into the physical world. And that's why we've received those numbers today, especially that number sequence, wherever I've just put that, the number sequence that we had. So this is about travel and crossing. So another sign that the masculines will cross land to the divine feminine. There's travel flowing in. So a great message about restrictions being lifted and movement towards the light. Revealing and reviewing one's life. And I spoke about that yesterday. There's this renewal going on, rebirth. So it's about reviewing the life that you're living and renewing it towards what you want it to be. And that's why Archangel Jeremiah is around us, helping us to see, to wake up, to understand what changes need to be made and overcoming obstacles. So we've got Lord Ganesh removing the obstacles. We've got Archangel Nathaniel bulldozing everything out of the way. And we've got Archangel Michael protecting everything. So this is where we currently are, releasing, letting go, preparing for the future. Being with you is a journey. Wow. Okay, so this is a journey. It's not about the destination, it's all about the journey. Being with you is a journey I wouldn't want to experience with anyone else. So you're both admitting here that you wouldn't want to, be spending this energy with anyone else. This is about the journey of you and them coming together, super powerful. My heart and every fibre of my being only wants to experience everything with you. And this has been the message that's come out constantly over the last few weeks. You know, that the masculines are saying, you are the one, you're everything to me. I want to experience everything with you. So again, this is a big sign about, change flowing in to move you together. For the feminine, we've got the Emperor, because you are realizing that the masculine has to give you this stability. The masculine is changing to be able to give you stability in the physical world. And they show me these here, which is obviously the throne he's on. I'm seeing this like 2 flames. And I'm also seeing this like 11, for doors opening and portals bringing in power. So movement and change. So feminines, you may even be experiencing masculine energy today. You may be experiencing physically and emotionally the way that they are feeling. What's going on with them, how they physically and emotionally feel. So the masculine here is stepping up. And we've also got the ship. And I love this because we've got a beautiful rainbow. So this is about protection. And I'm seeing this as a big shield of protection all around your journey. And the ship is about things moving ahead. It's like your ship is coming in. Progress. They show me as well the horizon. So this is about the feminine bringing in calmer thoughts. Because remember, the ocean is power and the emotion is like your emotion. It's an ocean of emotion. So remember, you have the power to calm your emotion. You can either have a tidal wave like a tsunami that causes destruction and pain, or you can have the beautiful calm energy. And that's what I feel is coming in around you. And they show me the world there as well, the earth. So you're realizing that you can have the world, that you can have this connection, because your masculine is changing for you and becoming the person that they were born to be, because they are becoming a better man. This is a journey. So we've got the word again, journey. So you're being reminded that this is a journey. It's about the mission that you have to learn and grow. That's why you've come. Vehicle of faith. Wow. So you have this is a vehicle of faith, and that's you. You are a vehicle, you are a vessel. So the angels are reminding you to have faith, to trust. So I feel that you may see ships today. Okay, you could very well see rainbows and, even bridges or things like that. But I feel the angels are going to show you a ship to show you that your ship is coming in. That means your dreams are coming true. We've got trust. So you're being asked here, divine feminine, to have faith in this connection and to trust. We've got trade. So trade is like trading the old for the new. Trade is trading those old emotions, those old feelings, getting rid of negativity. So I feel this trade is connected with change. And we've got commerce. Okay, so things are starting to fall into place. Things are happening now. Things are starting to open up. Doors are opening. We've got wealth and spiritual path and exploration. Well, we're learning to explore who we are. We're learning to explore our psychic side and our gifts and our knowledge on our spiritual path. And that brings in wealth. True wealth is health, but it's about peace and it's about understanding, because that's what brings in health. We feel good when we feel at peace, when we feel calm. We don't feel healthy when we're stressed out or negative. Adventure, desire, and healing. So it's reminding you that this is healing. You're on a healing journey. If you're not in union, you're still growing, you're still healing, you're still understanding. Sometimes we can experience the same things over and over again because we're still learning that lesson. We're still understanding, we're still letting go. And there's a lot of healing flowing in. We've also got here, how do I know that you're the one? Okay, so maybe you're questioning this right now, or you're thinking, are you the one? Is there anyone else out there for me? Is this worth it? Because nobody gets me like you do, accepting me for who I am. So remember, the masculine will accept the feminine exactly as you are, because you are perfect as you are. And this is something we have to learn as a divine feminine, that we are enough. That we are worthy, that nobody else compares to who we are, body, mind, and soul. So this is about you physically knowing that you are meant to be, and that you are deserving and worthy and valuable, and you deserve this love. So how do you know that you are the one? by the way you feel, because the way you feel is real. Feminines, we've got, I fell in love with you because you loved me when I felt like the unlovable one. So this is about the way that you both nurture each other. You know, and even if you haven't got this right now physically, you've got this emotionally. All you have to do is breathe and close your eyes and feel them. They are right by your side. You know, it's so powerful. I fell in love with you because you loved me when I felt like the unlovable one. And I feel that's also what your masculine is showing to you today. So you're going to be experiencing this. You may feel this in your heart chakra today. Maybe you feel it blasting wide open. You can feel changes coming in. You may feel emotional or teary because, you know that you deserve this love. And that's the truth. You make them feel lovable, divine feminine. You make them feel things they've never felt before. The message is, I may stop breathing. My heart can stop beating. I can lie or break some promises, but I will never do one thing. I will never stop loving you. So it doesn't matter what's going on physically, it can never take this love away. I may stop breathing. So even death cannot stop true love. All it can do is delay it for a while. That was in The Princess Bride. So I know that some of you watching have lost your masculine. That's so hard to deal with and painful. But your masculine is with you. They never leave you. And you will be together again. And they have a mission now to help, the masculines come into their power. That's what happens when the masculines leave this physical life and leaves the feminine here still. That's your journey now to continue the legacy that you've built together. It's very powerful. It says, my heart can stop beating, I can lie or break some promises, but I will never stop loving you. So you can lie to yourself and say, oh, it's over, they don't care about me, I'm moving on. But you can never stop loving each other. Never, no matter what. And this is also what they are saying to you. I can lie to you, I can hide my feelings from you, I can bury my head in the sand and be in denial, but I'll never stop loving you. And that's the absolute truth. For the divine feminine, look at this, to the masculine today, I forgive you. Very powerful. And this is what this 333 is saying to you. Okay, forgive, heal. You're at a crucial point in your journey right now. It's time to let go. It's time to leave the past behind and heal. For the masculines then, here we go, the masculines, we've got the 9 of Swords. So they're dealing with fears. And I picked up on this the other day in the members reading. Sleepless nights because they're working out what to say. They're working out what to do. They're working this out. So they are going through fears, but they are releasing fears. And these are unnecessary fears. These are fears that will never come to pass. And that's the what-if scenarios created by the ego. So the masculines are working through their fear. We've got the door. The reason they are feeling fear is because the door is open. And they don't want that door to be shutting in their face. So they're also in fear if you're going to open the door. And it says transition. So the masculines are going through a transition right now, and there's a passageway. And the passageway, I'm really feeling this energy between now and the Lionsgate portal in August time. The door is open. Opportunities and possibilities. Duality, protection, secrecy, intimacy. So the intimacy is real. You feel it on a very deep level, even if that's secret. Even if that's just something you and them feel, in there, it's real. And this journey is protected. It's a journey of duality where you experience both energies, where you feel each other's emotions, and it's a possibility of change. So the door is open. And we've got justice, very powerful, karmic endings, change, balance flowing in, opening the eye. And they're giving me the number 11 there as well in the third eye. So doors opening. And this is also the doorway of the third eye opening to see with spiritual truth. Truth, and that's the first word. Truth, balance, equality, fairness, pros and cons, the scales. So again, could be Libra energy flowing in there. Legal matters, tying up loose ends, sorting things out financially, at work, with relationships, healing, getting things into place. He says natural law and karmic justice, dark and light. So this is about remembering everything has a plan. There is a reason behind all things, and I feel this is the masculines waking up to their truth. And the reason they're having sleepless nights is because they know that these karmic battles have to be won. So they're dealing with this on a very powerful, intense level where they're working out what to do. And the rainbow there is protection, seeing things a bit clearer, understanding things on a deeper level. So they are communicating to you, you're my favourite place to go when my mind searches for peace. So you bring peace into their heart and soul. They search for you when they're anxious. They search for you when they're struggling. They search for you in these moments where, they're struggling at night because they need you and you are their peace, their safety blanket. You give them power. When I tell you I love you, I don't say it out of habit. I say it to remind you. So when they do admit to you they love you, they mean it. It's coming from a genuine place. They're not just saying it to keep you happy. They're saying it because they mean it in their heart and soul. How do I know that you're special? Because my life is best when you are around, creating good memories and sharing new experiences with me. So that's how they know you're special, because you make them a better person and because their life is better with you in it. And when you can't look on the bright side, I will sit with you in the dark. So this is a message from their higher self, okay? That when you are seeing the negatives or, you're in doubt or fear, they are right by your side and they will sit with you in the dark. And that's what you do for them too. So today your masculine is saying to you, I'm healing. I am healing on this journey because our love is eternal and our love is real. I love that. Our love is real. So your masculine is showing you today that this love is real. That it's not made up in your head. It's truly meant to be. And the message coming through from the universe today is divine masculine. Look at this, awakening. So your divine masculine is awakening. Your divine masculine is starting to see. They are understanding on a deep level. That's why you're receiving the number 333. Okay, wherever I put the book, I'm going to read it again. Because this is the energy of this day, this crucial turning point. So if you start seeing the number 333, it's saying to you, you are at a crucial point on your journey where you can go beyond all previous setbacks. So it's not just a number that says our faith says the ascended masters are about. It's saying to you that you are at a turning point right now, an upward turning point where things are getting better and all the obstacles are falling away. So powerful. Thank you for watching. So we're going to do the testimony right now. Okay, so let's put these away. So I need to bring my phone out for this. So I've screenshot again a comment from one of our soul sisters. So let me find it. Very powerful. Obviously, this is the picture that I shared today from our soul sister Tria. Okay, this is the white stag, and that's that powerful energy of the owl. So that's about wisdom coming in for the divine masculine. And that really shows, the divine masculine awakening. Okay, wherever I just put the card there. The divine masculine awakening. So I'm going to leave that card there because everything is a journey of awakening. And that's what he's going through. He's healing. He's growing. He's realizing this love is eternal. That there's power. So let's find this picture. No, I keep saying picture. Okay, let's see what the angels want me to share with you today. Let's find it, okay? Let's find it. Where is it? Okay. Here we go. Okay, so this is from one of our soul sisters. And I want to share this because it's another testimony about what you guys go through, how you feel, and I can give you, the angel perspective. And we've all dealt with this at some point. So yesterday, my twin came to me. So another sign that you're going to be together, that union and reunion and coming together and communication, it's all inevitable. It doesn't matter how things have been left or what's in the way. It's inevitable that you'll be together. So yesterday my twin came to me and it went calmly. So obviously the angels were all around that and, helping this beautiful lady to stay calm through the struggle internally and all the emotion. And, this is what the angels do. Because you could be shaky when you meet your twin. You may be wanting things to happen, thinking all things in your head. Maybe in your head you're kind of going forward in time and visualize and imagine how it will be. And you want to get all this emotion up. But the angels will bring in this calm energy, so that neither of you mess anything up. And remember, nothing can be messed up, but, it can turn into an argument. It could turn into them running away. So there's a calm energy here. He said he was sorry and told me about what his life has been, and it's still having drama. So obviously what he did, he apologised and he started talking about his life and explaining that there's a lot of chaos in there. There's a lot that needs sorting out. He's still dealing with things. So, his head is still in turmoil. He's still finding solutions. He's coming up with a master plan. So he's showing either he's still dealing with things, but he is moving forward. Okay, so he's moving forward. He's perhaps saying that he's moving forward, or it's something you've picked up from his energy there, but he is moving forward. I just listened and told him I love him. Okay, and that's what the masculines need sometimes. They don't need direction. They don't need bombarding with information. They just need you to be there. And that's exactly what she did. She listened and she told him that she loved him. Okay, very genuine, very loving from the heart, being a bit vulnerable, opening up, saying, I just love you. I love you and I'm here for you. That's the energy. And the masculines need that sometimes because they're awakening and they go through fear. And I feel, that was exactly what he needed, because he's saying, I've got chaos going on, I've got drama going on. So he's kind of saying, I'm not quite ready. Okay, I'm not quite ready, but trust me. And you're saying, I'm here, I'm listening. I love you. That's never going away. Very beautiful. He didn't respond. Well, obviously, when the masculines don't respond, they are processing. It's not a bad thing. We need to get out of that kind of concept of, it's bad, taking it personally, thinking there's something wrong, because the masculines don't think there's anything wrong when they are processing. That's the difference between the masculine and feminine energy. The feminine wants the answers, wants to sort it out in this moment to clear the air, and that's why you're learning patience and surrender. The masculines go within to understand from a spiritual perspective, and that's why they need time to come to their own conclusions. So he didn't respond back, but I wasn't expecting it. So there you go. So you've got to this point where you weren't expecting a response anyway. And that's the best way to be, because, then you don't get hurt, or it doesn't hurt as much, because you realise that they have to go within. So it doesn't mean any bad thing. It just means they need time. So he didn't respond back. I wasn't expecting it. But deep down today, deep down in the soul and the heart and, the emotion, deep down, it affected me, wanting this to all come together quickly and say he loved me too. So obviously it hurt, because you said you loved him and he didn't respond. He didn't reply. He didn't say I love you too. So obviously what happens is, at the time, we're okay with it. And then the ego comes in and says, oh, if he loved you, he would have said it back. Well, that's not true. He's processing. Okay, and then you wanting it now. So the ego is saying, oh, if he really loved you and cared, he'd change now, he'd do something now, he'd show you now. So obviously the ego is coming in there trying to speed it all up, and we have to relax and breathe and be calm and understanding and realise it's in divine time. And the masculine, what they say, it's powerful, because you can always see through what's going on. So you can see by the beginning, when you analyse it, it makes sense, because he's saying it's still having drama in his life. So he's still got chaos going on. So obviously, he can't deal with things very well right now. He can't deal. He needs to hear that you love him, and he loved that you said that to him. But he can't physically say it back, because he's trying to protect your energy. He doesn't want to give you what he's not ready to give. In other words, he doesn't want to let you down. Okay? He doesn't want to let you down. And he feels that if he said he loved you in that moment, you'd have expectation, and he wouldn't be able to fulfill, his destiny. And his destiny is to be with you. So the angel's saying this about understanding and having compassion and seeing with the eyes of love, not ego or fear. Because the ego is saying there, I want it now. It affected me. So it affected you, wanting this to all come together quickly. So a bit of doubt came in, fear, impatience, and that's what we learn to let go of. So I got emotional, wishing that he would have, and work through the feeling. So obviously you got emotional because you see the way out, but he has to find his own way out. And that can be painful because, we don't want our divine masculine to be in pain longer than they need to be, but they have to experience it in their own way, in their own time, because it's their own journey. So I got emotional, but I am grateful that I got the chance to see him and to look into his eyes. So that's your higher self saying, well, at least I saw him. I got to look into his eyes. I'm grateful for this. I love him so much. And I'm grateful for, that energy that we shared, that time that we shared together. He has seen himself and recognizes some things about his relationship, and a lot has to do with his mother. So obviously there's some karmic things being healed there. He says he's just focused on work and himself right now. Well, that's all he can currently deal with. And that's how he will deal with this situation with you, because when the masculines are silent and they are awakening, they're dealing with the way they feel about the divine feminine and the things they have to change in their life to be with the divine feminine. He says he is just focused on work. So trust him. Allow him to do that. Focusing on work is also the masculine's way of finding a solution. And he's focusing on himself right now. He's becoming a better man. Listen to the lyrics of that song, He's becoming a better man. I said that's good, and I'm just doing my thing also. So obviously you're saying, well, I'm busy too. I've got my own life too. So when the masculines are doing this, okay, when they are behaving in this particular way, the best thing to do is focus on you. Okay, to not try and force it into something it's not ready to be. Just let them awaken and you do you, and shine your light by working on service, doing things that you love to do, feeling good, nurturing your body, going for walks in nature, meditating, healing yourself, because that ultimately heals them. He gave me his phone number. Now, he wouldn't have given you his phone number if he didn't want to keep in touch. Okay, he gave me his phone number and told me to try and not blow it up because he is busy. So obviously what he's doing there is he's giving you his number, so he's letting you know that the door is open. And he's letting you know he wants contact with you and he wants, you in his life. But he's also scared, saying, but don't blow my phone up because I can't deal with it right now. So see through what he's doing. Okay, he can't deal with it because he's got to deal with his own emotions and his own feelings first, and then he has to kind of clear up any loose ends. So it's just the fact that he's afraid of, giving you something he's not ready to give. He respects you. This is about you understanding that he respects you, and the divine masculine respects the divine feminine. And even when it doesn't feel that way, because you think, well, if you respected me, you'd be with me. But that's not always the case with twin flames, because the masculines have to grow up. They have to spiritually be able to give you what you deserve. And right now he's saying, I can't quite handle all of this, but I want you in my life, because he's giving you his phone number. He's just saying, try not to blow it up because I'm busy. And maybe this coming week we could talk some more. So he's saying, I want to keep communication open. I'd like to continue to talk to you. And he's used the word maybe this coming week. So he's saying, don't expect it, be flexible, okay, be adaptable. But he's also a bit of insecurity there himself, maybe. That means, would you even want me if I contact you? So there's also insecurity is healing there. Okay, my body was so yearning for his touch, it was so hard holding back, but I did. And that's obviously that, that firework effect, that Kundalini rising, that spark, that magnetic power. And I feel that you were also tapping in at that time with how his body was responding to you. Thank you, this helped me to understand the journey a little more. And that's the video I did yesterday with the 5 stages of the journey, which are really like the 5 stages of what we go through as we heal grief, because we heal our emotions on this journey. For everyone, this is some advice she's giving now, this is a testimony. For everyone that is experiencing the twin flame journey, my heart feels for you. So it's reminding you that we all understand, that we all kind of experience this power and these emotions. And I understand that we are not alone in this. I love you, peace within. So really, this is a big message about finding peace. I understand that we are not alone in this. What a beautiful message. I understand. So this is about a journey of understanding that, You know, the masculines are going through stuff too. So when we see with the eyes of love and compassion, and we are flexible and adaptable, we find peace. And then we realize what's really going on. So you may not realize when you're that close in your situation. We have to zoom out to zoom in. You know, it may be very easy for you to kind of understand another twin flame's journey, but not understand your own, because you're in it and, you know, you're experiencing it. And it will cause confusion, because that's how you grow and that's how you learn. And it will cause pain and struggle, because, you know, with fear, letting go of the fear is what you were born for, to heal fear, to realize that fear is illusion and fear kind of separates everything. Whereas love unites, love conquers all, love is power. So remember that today. I hope this helps. Sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.